This gaming desktop computer is one of the cheapest computer you can find on the market for what you get in this package. This particular setup is equipped with the AMD Ryzen 5 3500 processor for processing, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Super Video Card for graphics, 8GB DDR4 memory, 256 PCI Express solid state drive for storage, built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, Windows 10 Home Edition, a keyboard and a mouse. This system is great and can run a lot of advanced games like this, and video editing software like this. But this system with the current internal hardware may slow down over time. The good news is that this current setup can be upgraded to operate faster and more efficiently, and I am going to show you how to do that. There is a cost though, so use the information in this video to decide whether or not these upgrades will suit your needs. Let's see what's inside this box. This is the keyboard. This is the power cable and mouse. On the face here is the power button, earphone jack, 4 USB ports, a SD port and a USB Type-C port. There is a cool illuminating light at the bottom here. Let's see what's at the back. There are 3 display interfaces. Digital display known as DP, high definition multimedia interface known as HDMI, and a digital visual interface known as DVI. A Ethernet port for internet, 4 more USB ports, and audio ports at the bottom here. Let's take a look at the hardware inside. Here is one heat fan for the case, a small fan for the processor. This is the video card, which also has a cooling fan, and there is also a fan on this 400 power watt supply. This is the 256GB PCI Express solid state drive. There is space to install 2 SATA drives. One 8GB DDR4 memory card is installed here, and you can see another slot here for another card. Here is the SATA power card for 2 more drives. There are 2 more SATA ports on the motherboard to accommodate these additional drives. This motherboard can accommodate up to 32GB of RAM, and I will be installing 2 DDR4 16GB of RAM to max out at that 32GB to have this computer running at its possible best. This is a closer look at the DDR4 RAM. The only other upgrade will be to expand the memory storage with a 960GB solid state drive. This 960GB solid state drive will later be upgraded to a 2TB solid state drive. I will also add a 500GB slim design hard drive. Let's start the upgrade. I will now remove this screw right here. I will release the clips holding the face of the case here. I will need to remove this tray to install the SSD drive by removing this screw at the front. As you can see, there is more working space. Push these 2 clips to release the memory card. Now I can install the new memory cards. These particular type lights up, so having a clear case would be nice. Make note of this opening right here when installing to ensure it is going in the right way. If you feel any resistance, just spin it around. Do not force this in. I am going to install the SSD drive right here with these screws that come with this computer. Note that this tray is designed to fit a regular size hard drive also. Reinstall this tray with the screws removed, then reinstall the front and side cover. Connect the SATA power supply and the SATA data cable. A second hard drive can be installed on this tray. Now I can connect the power wire, HDMI cable to the monitor display, keyboard and mouse. Now I can power on the computer. Here you can see the AMD Ryzen 5 3500 processor. The computer is now running fine and the properties of this PC is showing the 32GB memory. Here you can see the operating system, and I have upgraded the Home Edition to this Pro Edition. Here you can see the main 256 SSD drive, and at the time of recording this video, I have already upgraded the 960GB hard drive to this 2TB solid state drive. I also installed a 500GB hard drive taken out of an old laptop for additional storage. See a link in the description below for that upgrade. Now here you can see me editing on a video editing software called Filmora Pro. Also take a look at some gameplay. This is a very nice game called Sekiro, and I have been stuck at this boss for a while. I hope I find a way to beat him very soon. All the products in this video will be in the description below, and this is a great budget computer to start out with. This computer will not be outdated for a long time. Thanks for checking out this video. Please like this video if you found the information helpful, and subscribe for future videos. See you on the next one, guys.